as, as I've done in the past about topics that come up during meditation time or even situations that may have occurred during the day that I feel like others can relate to. And today I want to share on the topic, move before you move. And I posted it as my status last week. And it may have confused some people, like, what does that mean, move before you move? When you think of the word move, you think of actually literally moving from one location to the next. People pack up their houses and move to a different house. They move to a different state. They may even move out the country. Whenever it's a new job, you pack up your office, you move from that job to the next and get settled in. But also when it comes to moving, you also have to think about how are you internally. So just because you move from one location to the next doesn't mean things are going to change, because there has to be a shift in other areas of your life. You have to evaluate your mental stability. You have to evaluate your emotional state. And you have to evaluate your spiritual life. You have to move in all of those areas. Everything has to be aligned in order for you to receive exactly what God has for you. And so it could be one simple area that's not in line with everything else. It's not going to flow. So reevaluate those things. How are you in your mental state? Are you good one day, rocky the next? How are you in your emotional state? If somebody look at you, do you bust out crying? How are you in your spiritual life? How is your prayer life? How is your faith walk? All of those things, you have to move in all of those areas. And just moving from one location to the next is not going to fix it. You have to take a look at what needs to be done in order for you to start moving in the right direction. Because there is a difference. There is a difference between moving in the right direction and going backwards. And anytime you go backwards, that kind of puts a halt to what is supposed to be occurring in your life. So I know for me personally, I'm having to go back and reevaluate those things. I can't keep moving from one spot to the next and not fix the other pieces, because that's just running. That's not moving, that's running. That's running from something. And so I challenge you today to think about those things. Think about what it is out of those things that need to be moved, there needs to be a shift. Think about how you can work on that and so that way everything can start to align to the plan and the purpose that's already put on your life. It's already there. But everything has to start flowing together, and you have to do the work in order to do so. So move before you move. Think about the areas you need to move in. Do you need to move beyond your past? Do you need to move in your spiritual life? Do you need to move mentally, kind of clear your head, get some things together? Whatever it is, start put it on paper. Write it out. I need to move here. I need this to move. Start speaking it. Put it into the atmosphere. Speak it into existence. We know that the word says there is life and death in the power of the tongue. Start speaking over yourself. Start speaking that positive move that needs to be made, and watch how the shift occurs. Everything will start to align to the predestined plan that's already placed on your life. So join me in the challenge of moving, not just physically, but in other areas as well. I'm looking forward to sharing more moments with you all. As I grow, I want you to grow too. And so however I can help, I'm willing to do so. So I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Talk with you soon. Bye.